Maybe the reason why you let people in after they've treated you so badly time and time again is because you always let yourself back in after self-abandoning yourself. Can you think of a time that you were, I don't know, showing up consistently in your life? A time where everything was kind of working out, you had a routine, you had structure, you had things going for you, and then you took on that one thing, that job, that relationship, that whatever that caused you to self-abandon yourself. Think about it. You were doing the self-care thing, you were setting goals, and what happened? You had one thing come up, and it might have been a very difficult thing, and you might be completely right to be, valid in struggling at that point in time. And logical reason that we can come up with to get through something is to abandon ourselves temporarily. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, maybe you should bring some awareness to the times that you've self-abandoned before and see if there's maybe a pattern there. What events tend to occur when you begin to self-abandon? Is it something that you've internalized? Woo! Is it something that you've internalized as being wrong with you and you don't deserve it? Or is it just life gets busy and I just forget? Maybe you should bring some awareness to that and think, what are some ways that I can not abandon myself this time? How can I show up differently? What your goals are, what your needs are, what your boundaries are. What are your thoughts, beliefs, and narratives around those ideas that you have? Is there any disempowering beliefs or even self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back from not meeting your own needs? And maybe it's about time that you started putting yourself at the center of your own story. Not saying being self-centered, not saying being selfish, saying take the focus off everybody else's needs, put them on your own. The only reason why you don't put your needs first and you put your boundaries second is because when you were little, at some point in time, you looked around and you had a need and everybody else's needs were getting met before yours. You internalized that, wow, everybody else's needs are more important than my own. And the reason why you don't stand up for your own boundaries is because you had a boundary when you were younger and somebody didn't validate it. They stepped over it and you thought, wow, so apparently other people's needs are more important than my boundaries. Ugh, that's pretty heavy. But knowing that, maybe you should learn to stop meeting everybody else's needs and start meeting your own needs, or even identifying what they are. That's always the first step, is becoming aware. If you need any help with that or a free discovery call, either way, my website is ADHDmikecoaching.com. Thanks for watching to the end.